So let's go to Appearance and Menus. And what we want to do now is create a menu for our navigation. So I'm going to call this one Main Navigation because it is the main navigation for the website. So I'm just going to click Create Menu. And then I'm going to scroll down here to the left where it says Pages. And I'm just going to select all of these pages that we just created and add them to the menu. Now, you've got a lot of stuff going on here. This is a pretty big set of navigation, and you probably don't want to have this much, A, because this design isn't meant to have that much navigation right off the bat, and B, because you don't want to hit your audience with that much navigation all at once either, because it's probably going to throw them off. So that's why we've included the ability to have drop-downs, which is a nice way for you to organize your site. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you right now how you can organize this. So we've got this ministries page, and let's say that we've got certain things that fall under that, like kids ministry. So I'm just going to drop that in there, and you can see how it's shifted over to the right. That means that it is now a submenu of ministries, and it shows up as a drop-down in the navigation. So let's say small groups is also one, youth, Christmas food bank, seniors, and let's say that pastors is a submenu of about, so I'm just going to pull that over, and probably who we are is also a submenu of about. And so now I've got it broken down into basically 5 main categories with 2 drop downs. So now I've got this menu basically how I want it to look and work. So I'm just going to hit save. And now I've got a navigation menu, but this menu isn't showing up on the site yet because I haven't told it where to go. So over here on the left hand side where it says Theme Locations, under Primary Navigation, select the drop down and just hit Main Navigation. So now we've got our main navigation showing up in the location of the primary navigation on the website. So if you follow that, it's pretty straightforward, but you might need to watch that a couple times just to make sure you get it. Again, your main navigation is now showing up in the primary navigation slot on the website. So I'm just going to hit save. And the same thing happens for the footer. In the footer on this website, you've got 4 columns of navigation. So what we've done is created 4 spots on the website for you to put navigation in the footer. So what you would want to do is create a new menu by clicking on this little plus button, and we'll call this Footer Menu 1. And I'm going to hit Create Menu. And this is just where I'm going to put basically the basic links for the website. So let's say ministries, who we are, sermons, news, about, and I'm going to add that to the menu. So this is my first row of my footer navigation. So I'm going to hit save. And now over here in Theme Locations, I'm just going to select in this drop-down box Footer Menu 1 because that's the one that I want to have show up there. And you can repeat this process again, hit save, and now I'm just going to hit plus to add a new menu, and I'll call this Footer Row 2, Create Menu. And I'm going to add some new things to this one. So what are some of the things that I didn't add? Maybe we'll just add one straight up for ministries. So let's call this ministries, seniors, youth, small groups, kids ministries, Christmas food bank. And I'm just going to hit add to menu. So now I've added these to the menu. And I'm just going to hit save. And footer navigation column 2. Let's add footer row 2. Save. And that should show you how to do that pretty straightforward. You just repeat that process for the other 2.